no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me.
We're waging war on mediocrity. It ain't no friend of me. It's your boy, the motivational teacher to the masses, bringing you again another edition of these hits, high intensity training. And this one shall be no different. What's up out there? Happy Saturday morning. Rise and grind. It's a little cloudy, rainy today, but it's still a great day to be on this side of the dirt. If you're on this side of the dirt, I consider it blessed. And today, we're gonna live this day like it's a blessed life. Hey, for a brief moment, man, I really wanna pop on here. When I mean brief, I mean really brief. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Y'all know how we roll. I pop out here on Saturday mornings, got a lot of stuff going on, but I didn't want to leave you all out here. I'm starting to see eyes in the room. Holla at your boy, say what's up. Let me know you're in the room. And if you could, please share this with your mama, your grandmama, and them. Let them know that, man, I'm looking to get to a destination, and I really want you to go with me. But if you can't grow with me, you can't go with me. And that's the secret to this journey. And for a brief moment, I want to talk to you for a moment about you're doing too much. I know that there's the temptation to believe that the more I do, the closer I get to my goal. The busier I am, the more hours I work toward a common theme, it's the closer I get to that destination. I know there's a belief that believes, and I'm not 1000% disagreeing with the belief that I have to outwork my competition or that I have to put in the work. I'm not disagreeing with that thought process that there's not a certain amount of time that has to be put into the craft. Malcolm Gladwell calls it 10,000 hours. I'm not contradicting any of those what I'm saying, but sometimes we're doing too much. See, here's the reality of accomplishing any goal that you really want to accomplish in your life. The key is becoming the person that can attract that goal. I think there are many times and too often that we try to work our way into a new situation, whether it's by getting to know people who are in hiring positions, or whether it's being able to hobnob with the people we think can bring us that destination, or whether it's cheating, or it's being scandalous, or it's doing things outside of our character to bring us into a place that we eventually want to accomplish. But I'll tell you this, sometimes we do too much. I think the challenge is, for most of us, is that we lack the patience that it takes to become the person. We try to do all the stuff to get us the new job, or to get us the spouse, or to get us the new role. We do all the external things around us to make it appear as I'm ready for the promotion. But all the whole time, I'm not becoming the person that can attract the promotion, or that can attract the spouse. I'm doing all the things that look like I'm a great wife instead of doing the things that it takes to become a great wife. We're doing too much. There's a big difference between being hungry. I know my homeboys say between being hungry and being thirsty. There's a huge line between being hungry and being thirsty. And I think sometimes we all hungry in the fact that we have something that we're trying to accomplish. But thirst is when I'm willing to go outside of my characters. I'm willing to go outside of my belief system. I'm willing to go outside of who I am in order to accomplish something that, if I had just a little bit of patience, it would have found me. Yeah, I'm gonna break bread this morning. You're doing too much. Become the person that attracts the opportunity, and you no longer have to be the person that's pretending to become the person. Most of us lack patience to see the goal completely through. Most of us lack the ability to wait until something happens. Patience is crucial to success because it allows you to navigate challenges with a calm mindset, persevere through setbacks, and maintain focus on a long-term goal despite inevitable obstacles. What is it again, motivational teacher? Patience allows you to navigate challenges with a calm mindset. I think some of us, that our belief level is so low that we navigate challenges and we work as if it's all on our shoulders, and our belief system is limited to the point that it will not allow us to be patient. If I don't see the results that I want today, then I give up on the goal, or I begin to talk negative about the place where I want to accomplish, or I begin to start recruiting other people in my circle that speaks negatively about the goal that I'm trying to accomplish. And the whole time, God is saying, He's saying that it's not now, but undoubtedly, eventually you will attain the goal. But we lack patience to navigate challenges with a calm mindset because our belief system is so low in what we believe that God can do in and through us. I'm telling you, you're working and you're thinking as if it's all on you. God will always give you time and chance. It's your preparation when you don't have an opportunity that determines your good success. We're waiting for an opportunity to be developed, and God said, "No, you already got this opportunity coming. Now it's up to you to navigate challenges with a calm mindset, persevere through setbacks, and maintain focus in your level of belief." What's up, Dexter? Thank you for shouting me out, bro. And maintain your level of belief, and eventually you will accomplish the goal. But it requires that you learn patience, perseverance. Patience and perseverance almost sound like synonyms, but they are two different things. Patience means I have the ability to wait. Persevere means I go through as a good soldier. When you've done all you can do, what? Stand. Stand having your feet girded with the you. I know the end of the story. The end of the story is I always triumph. I'm always triumphant. Why, motivational teacher? Because greater is He that lives in me than he that is in the world. So my confidence is not in this dirt suit. My confidence is in and what He is through me. Like we're fighting blind. We're running this race as if we don't have a destination. And your destination, your destination is undoubtedly going to happen when you establish patience and you're able to persevere as a good soldier. It also says maintain focus on long-term goals despite the inevitable obstacles. Who told you this journey was going to be easy? Who told you that this journey was just going to be hills your whole way? Who told you that faith isn't violent? Who told you that these are they that turn the world upside down? This journey that we're on requires that you have a violent personality when it comes to adversity. I will not allow adversity to stop me, and that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And see, now I'm like Prime. I got too many receipts of where I've been brought out of situations where I thought they were going to end me, where I thought, oh my God, this is the one that's going to take me down. Oh my God, this is the one that's going to hinder everything I wanted in my life. I got too many receipts of yet and God. But God who delivers me from them all. I got too many receipts now. I can't turn back based on a little turbulence. You got, man, when the waters are the most turbulent, that's when we must experience the most patience. And that's when God is growing our character to the place where we can receive, hey, Auntie, the ultimate blessing. Oh my God, I'm breaking bread. Patience prevents impulsive decisions that could hinder progress. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Oh my God, calm down. You're doing too much. I get it that you're trying to accomplish something that has never been done in your genealogy. I get it that you're trying to go above and beyond what your eyes or you can ever think or imagine. I get it that you're trying to do more than what you've ever seen anybody from your environment. I get it. And for the simple fact that you have your mind set on that destination tells me that it's something special about you. It tells me that there's greatness within you. But here's the true reality of it all. When you're doing too much, when your opportunity comes, you're so fatigued and you're so worn down that once you get your opportunity, it's hard to see it through because I've been doing too much. There's a difference between working and becoming. Oh my God, I just broke bread. There's a difference between working and becoming. My primary goal and my primary aim at work is me. I work on nothing harder than I work on my self-improvement and my own development. Because I understand for me to attract the things in this life that I have on my vision board, I have to become a different person. You have to change your personality for your personal reality to match that of what you're trying to accomplish. I realize that if I want to be a CEO of my own organization, or if I want to be a people leader of 500-600 people in a Fortune 100 company, there's a level of patience that I must have. There's a level of patience that you have to exercise to get to that level in order for you to be successful. Like some of us can get to that level, but can we remain there? Hey, Mom, thanks for joining us. Can we remain at that level? That's the true question. That's a level of patience that's required for you to attain the true riches. And until you buy into the process or the program of becoming a different person, becoming a person that whose character, whose intellect, whose integrity matches, work ethic matches that of what that role you're trying to accomplish, or that job you're trying to accomplish, or that aspiration you're trying to accomplish, you can get it, but you'll never have it because you'll spend time trying to cover up your insufficiencies. So you'll never be able to do it at a high level because you were acting, you were working, and not becoming. Patience prevents impulsive decisions that could hinder your progress. I'm bread breaking this morning. I am bread breaking this morning. Here go a few characteristics of patient people. Now, I really want you to look at these characteristics and see if you are really consider yourself a person that's patient. Sometimes we're doing too much. We got to slow down and make sure that the behaviors and make sure that the impact we truly want to make, that we're building ourselves in the directions that allows us to make that impact. One characteristic of patience is a long-term focus. Maintain a focus on goals and objectives over time, resisting the temptation of immediate gratification in favor of sustainable success. Let me say that again. I think immediate gratification is the biggest trick of the enemy. Immediate gratification is one of the biggest tricks of this world. They take you up on this hill and they tell you all these things can be yours if you do 1 and 2. Immediate gratification, ladies and gentlemen. Anything that can be gotten immediate could be taken immediate. The key to long-term success is delaying what I want today for what I want eventually. I got that quote from Nick Saban. The question is, can I put off my Range Rover or my G-Wagon today to make sure that I'm debt free? I don't have any credit card debt. To make sure that my kids' college 529 is taken care of. Can I make sure that my 401k is fully funded? Could I put off what I want today for what I want eventually? I know right now, my wife and I, we're in the process of changing our eating habits. I lost close to 20 pounds. And what I'm learning is it's making intentional, deliberate decisions daily to put off. Yes, I want a hamburger today, but the hamburger today equals a stroke and a heart attack in 20 years if I eat enough hamburgers per day. Yes, I want pizza today. A pizza today eventually over time equals a heart attack and stroke. Can I put off today for what I want eventually? People that have vision understands that there's something greater tomorrow than there is today. And I think most of us have to get to the place where I can live with delayed gratification, understanding that my why is much bigger than my today. Oh my God, that's a bread breaking moment. My why is much greater than today. Patient people have a long-term focus. The second characteristic of a patient person is they have tolerance for the uncertainty. Patient people can handle ambiguity and uncertainty, staying composed when faced with unpredictable situations. I'm not looking for all the answers today. I'm not looking for God to deliver me today. I'm not looking for my life to be transformed today. I realize that my life is transformed by only becoming 1% better daily. I'm not looking for everything in my life. Every time I turn around, I'm not looking to turn around and he's making a way every 15 minutes or every day. And he's doing something brand new to show me. I don't care if I never see another doggone miracle. I already know the end of the story. It's 1% better daily. It's 1% better daily. 1% better daily allows me and affords me the opportunity to see the world through a different lens every day. One of growth and development where I can make more decisions in line with where I want to go and not where I've been. It's 1% daily. My lens never looks the same. Right now, I'm rereading the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Why? Because I understand that my lens today has to become greater. I'm rereading books that I read 5 years ago because I've become 1% better every day for the last 5 years. And I realize that when I reread a new book, now I'm looking from a different lens and I see new growth and development opportunities. This is how growth is done. This is how development is done. This is how you getting to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. This is how it's done 1% better and being able to function in ambiguity and the fact that faith operates when I don't have the answers. It's the evidence of things not seen, the substance of things hoped for. It operates in the unseen. Keep on walking by faith. But some of us, we're doing too much. When we don't have answers, we try to create them instead of working and focusing on my long-term goals in the face of ambiguity. Number 3, patient people exercise self-control. They exhibit self-discipline, self-control, managing their emotions and impulses effectively in various situations. Managing their emotions. Like, I'm always amazed when I see people who don't get their way. Donald Trump did not win the election. So you know what Donald Trump did? He caused a uproar in the election, and people stormed the White House. I'm always watching to see how people react when they don't get what they expect to get. I love watching my kids when they're training, when they train on something so long and they still don't get it just right. Will they say, okay, let me take my ball and go back and try again? Or will they get emotional? You see my shirt, overcome your emotions. New AJ year, go get yours. Will they get emotional and break down, or will they say, no, I got to keep working at it? Patient people have a level of emotional intelligence that the world yet real has seen. I think some of our greatest leaders Some of the people that the world consider leaders has the least amount of emotional intelligence. Or that's why you see like the drug use amongst the stars, or the alcoholism amongst the stars. Is because when things go awry, do I have the emotional intelligence, the self-awareness to say, you know what, 1% better? What can I learn in the midst of this situation that's going to make me better, put me in a better place to compete tomorrow? What can I do today in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the rain, in the midst of hell breaking loose in my life? What can I learn? I'm going to stand right in the middle of all of this uncomfort and disruption and say, what can I learn in the midst of all of this right now? See, you doing too much. In the midst of your uncertainty, you so busy, you don't even think about what you're going through, what's going on in your life. You're just trying to figure out, oh, how I work my way out this thing. You're doing too much. Patient people sit down in the midst of uncertainty. And man, I love the fact, almost like, oh my God, I'm gonna use this example. When Jesus was on the boat and all the people were panicking, he was down there asleep. He woke up and came to the top deck and looked around and said, peace, be still. What were the disciples doing? They were running around trying to hide things so they wouldn't fall off the boat. They were running around trying to secure the boat. They were running around being busy, doing a bunch of stuff. And in the midst of the storm, he stood up, looked around, felt the wind, the waves, and the water, and said, peace, be still. And whether the storm stopped right immediately at that moment, or whether it raged on for 15 more minutes, I can imagine him just sitting there, knowing that his confidence comes from what's going on in him and not what's going on around him. And see, too many of us depend on our confidence to come from what's going on around us and not what's going on in us. I always laugh, when I'm at home. My kids, my wife, they have rarely heard me. Even my mom, she's on here, my auntie. I would love to know how many times have they heard me raise my voice out of frustration, out of anger, I would love, if y'all out there chime in. If any of you all know me, I'd love to know. Not coaching basketball, that's different. That's passion. That's passion. But I'm saying, like, when something isn't going my way, or I would love to know how many times have you all heard me raise my voice. My kids and my wife, they always, I just don't get rattled, because my confidence comes from what's on the inside of me. When my world goes awry, and it has gone awry, believe it or not, the last 18 months have been one of the most stressful times in my life, because I was traveling a lot. The kids got a lot going on. My wife is pursuing greatness in her own lane that God has given her. So it has been a lot. And eventually I will tell you about a lot of the things that happened, but I'm not shaken by it. You know why? I will not be moved. I'm confident in whose I am. And an emotional outburst does not change this situation. I'm learning to be calm in the midst of the storm. I'm learning that patience is the key to long-term success, and not making emotional decisions that set you back years. I'm learning to walk in that calmness that God is God. Oh my God, that's a bread-breaking moment. God is ultimately in control of all that happens on this earth. And I'm learning to rest in not the peace the world can give me, but only the peace that God can give us. And you know why? 1% better daily. 1% better daily. We are doing way too much in trying to create this persona, or create this narrative of what success or what our goals should look like. We're trying to create it all. And I'm saying, become patient people, become, and realize that it's not going to change over one night. But the course of me changing every night ultimately leads me to my promised land. You're doing too much. Rest in what God has already given you from the foundation of the earth. Patience is the key to long-term success. Emotional intelligence, thank you, Auntie. Emotional intelligence is vital to your long-term success. Being able to sit in the midst of a problem, and like the old spiritual say, I will not be moved. Sitting in the midst of the storm, understanding that life for me ain't been no crystal stair, but I don't hold grudges. I don't hold hate. Ultimately, I realize that success is mine. Not because I'm dependent on one person to call me, oh, I'm waiting on Tyler Perry to endorse Anthony Williams, or I'm waiting on Oprah Winfrey to endorse Anthony Williams. Success is inevitable because I'm willing to go as long as I possibly can and got breath in my body. I'm committed. And somebody not calling my phone does not change my ultimate reality, or somebody not endorsement doesn't change my ultimate reality. What changes my ultimate reality is 1% better daily. I'm not running from the work. The work, see, some of us doing work, all the external work. The most important work is internal. Work on you. Oh, I got all these different things I got to do on my job. I want to get the corner office. I want to get promoted. Or I want this job. I want that. Blah, 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 blah. I want work on you. If you're understanding working on you, all these other things will be added to you. Your boy just broke bread. I went a little long on this Saturday morning. And until next time, challenging you to wage war on mediocrity. Thank y'all for tuning in, but your boy is out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war.